What is up, bros and hoes, and this is Luna's Trader, or you could just call me Trader. I actually prefer the name Trader, and this is actually another commentary of mine today. This was the one I missed yesterday. This is Teamwork Tuesdays. This is where just I hop in the matches that preferably take teamwork to win, and I decided to play Team Deathmatch on Ghost today. And, well, yesterday I decided to play Team Deathmatch on Ghost because I haven't played Ghost in a while since Advanced Warfare dropped a couple days ago. I've been playing a lot of Modern Warfare 3 because I haven't been able to have the chance to get Advanced Warfare yet. But when I do get Advanced Warfare, I'm gonna love it, and I think I'm gonna stream it, even though it's only gonna be gameplay and you don't hear me. I still think I'm gonna end up streaming that gameplay a lot, and then I feel like I want to start streaming a lot. But let's get into the actual commentary itself today. We're gonna talk about Teamwork Tuesdays, and this is just average teamwork, I can say. Like, I didn't know any of the guys I was playing with. I didn't talk to any of them, but we had about an average teamwork, is because I think I went 16-10, and we did win the match. It was a pretty good match. We played on Ruins, which is one of the DLCs for Call of Duty Ghosts. That was a while back. It was on I think it was on Invasion or Devastation. I can't remember which DLC it was on, but it was one of the DLCs that came out for Ghosts. And Ruins is actually one of my favorite maps, to be honest. I usually end up running a Bulldog on this map because I usually end up playing free for all. So I'll run a Bulldog or a submachine gun to slay fast and to get around the map a little bit faster, because then I'll end up running Marathon with Dead Silent and all that. But on this gameplay, you could see me running my Vector with a red dot sight, and I'm using, I think, also a foregrip on it. So I have a foregrip and a red dot, and honestly, it's actually one of the great combos for that Vector, and then the Vector submachine gun itself is just so OP. I don't know what they did. They haven't nerfed it, they haven't buffed it or anything, but that Vector is just so OP in Call of Duty Ghosts. I see so many people using it. All the game battles I tend to do, just everyone ends up using a Vector. Even in Search and Destroy, that's the surprising thing, is that in Search and Destroy they will even use a Vector without like a silencer or anything, because they'll just go straight for rushing. Even in just clan versus clan matches, they'll just go straight for rushing, because I'm mostly a clan versus clan, aka free-for-all player. But when I play on teams, I'm mostly, that objective player. I play the OBJ, and I end up doing really good. I'm not much of a Slayer, but when it comes to Team Deathmatch, I do pull that submachine gun Slayer role, and I really love the submachine guns. I wasn't much of an AR player through any of the Call of Duties. I never really used an assault rifle, except for mostly at the beginning of Call of Duty Ghost. I'd use the Remington, is because I really wasn't much of a submachine gun Slayer at that time. I was more of a assault rifle type of person. I just stayed back and got a lot of kills with my assault rifle. I did a lot of camping when Call of Duty Ghosts first came out, but also when Call of Duty Ghosts first came out last year. Since it's been a year since it's been out, but since Call of Duty Ghosts came out last year, I started quickscoping originally with Call of Duty Ghosts, and I really fell in love with quickscoping in this game. And then I just ended up going out of it in my channel, and I ended up doing a lot of red gunning. As I said, I'm a really good submachine gun slayer when I want to be and when I try to be. But other than that, I'm mostly an OBJ player, and I play the objective, and I can play a good sub slayer at the same time. But if I'm playing the OBJ, I'm mostly thinking more of the objective than slaying, so I don't get as many kills and I don't get as positive KDs when I'm playing objective gameplays. But on this gameplay, you got to see me play not an objective gameplay, but a deathmatch, so you got to see me as my submachine gun slayer role. You got to see me just run around red gun and get on people. You gotta keep on them. If you do not push and keep that spawn trap, you will lose it, and then you'll end up not having control of the map, and you really need control of the map. And I found out on this game mode, on this map, if you have at least control of that right side or the left side, you don't have to worry about the middle, is because mostly they're going to be coming from that right side or that left side of the map. They usually don't run towards the middle. Not a lot of people run towards the middle, but in the middle of this game, they ended up going towards the middle a little bit more and staying in the tower in the middle, because they just ended up doing better, and they ended up getting better scores that way, and they ended up catching up to us. But in the end, we still ended up winning. We got the win, and we all played a pretty good match. I got my positive KD, you know, I was really happy about it, and you know, this game was really fun. I had fun playing it myself. Even though personally I haven't talked to any of the players in this game, but I did play with them, and we did play as a good average team. And what an average team means is when you play average and your teamwork together is average, you don't get that far ahead of them in the kills on Team Deathmatch. If you're playing Team Deathmatch, you don't have that many points ahead of them. That's what I'm meaning by an average teamwork. This was average teamwork is because we did not pull that far away from them, but we did pull away from them in an average way. We didn't do it dramatically. We didn't do it drastically. We didn't end up getting 75 over like 12 or like 75 over like 25. We ended up getting the win, but we didn't end up being that far away from them, and that was a bad thing, is because we really needed to pull farther and farther, but when they ended up sitting in the middle like you see now, it just didn't work for us. We kept trying to force that push into the middle tower, and then they just kept slaying us. So so what I ended up doing is most of my teammates just ended up taking a back road, and then they got him distracted just a little bit enough so I can get in there and try to get that second guy, and then I missed that second guy. But remember, like, comment, and subscribe. And this is my average teamwork, and this is Lunar Trainer. Out. Peace.